don't blame yourself.
He got too excited, that's all.
Them and their ways. What's my dad? I don't believe this coon today, doggone if I would.
Break Kate's heart?
Oh, I guess I ought to give that some consideration, oughtn't I? I want that on my conscience. Oh.
Sleeping now.
It's probably the nostrum the widow gave her.
She have a nostrum for everything in that black bag of hers.
We're having sherry, Nick.
I'll give you something a little stronger. How about you, Robert?
Thanks, Nick. I'm fine.
Well, I guess I better get you home too, darling.
Now, wait a minute. I know I'm in a rotten mood, but it's been a crazy day, and I'd like to talk about it.
The widow saved Kate's life today. Did either one of us think to thank her?
Don't you think I'm grateful?
What is it you really resent, Nick? Is it your 20th century helplessness when Kate was stricken? While the witch of Endor reached into her black bag and effected a miracle cure?
Maybe it is hard to accept. All of it. The killing that sheep with a sickle, and that demented kid smearing blood all over Worthy's face. The whole primitive circus.
They roast a lamb at Agnes Fair every year. How do you suppose animals get slaughtered?
Well, not with a cheering audience and a prepubescent pagan princess.
Oh, Nick, come on.
No, it's true. Missy is odd. But she's the one who chooses the Harvest Lord.
Because she has the sight. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
You spent all those years with Robert upstate while he was teaching you. You've got a degree in biology from Radcliffe. You want me to believe that you accept this local voodoo?
You forget I was born in the Coombe.
Oh, let me go. the Rabshka said to them,
Has my master sent me to speak these words to your master and to you, and not to the men sitting on the wall, who are doomed with you to eat their own dung and to drink their own urine? Then the Rabshakeh stood and called out in a loud voice in the language of Judah, Hear the word of the great king, the king of Assyria. Thus says the king, Do not let Hezekiah deceive you, for he will not be able to deliver you out of my hand. Do not let Hezekiah make you to rely on the Lord by saying, The Lord will surely deliver us, and this city will not be given into the hand of the king of Assyria. Do not listen to Hezekiah, for thus says the king of Assyria, Make your peace with me and come up to me. Then every one of you will be able to eat of his own vine, and every one of his own fig tree, and every one of you will drink the water of his own cistern, until I come and take you away to a land like your own land, a land of grain and wine, a land of bread and vineyards, a land of olive trees and honey, that you may live and not die.
Look who's here. Come on in, make yourself at home.
Thank you. Another custom? One of the deepest significance. No women allowed.
Belly up, Robert.
Now you've been church, you doubtless will be planting corn next. You buying? You're looking at the last of the big-time spenders. Fry whiskey. Hold the water. How about you, Robert? Scotch. Justin?
Oh, I'm all right, thank you.
I'll make that for you.
Oh.
Jack? A cider. I don't know about corn, Amos, but I can think of a lot of other subjects I'd like to discuss with you. But that book you scripted. I'm only the bell ringer. Told you. You want a history lesson? Talk to the widow. Would she know as much as you do about Gracie Everdene's grave, buried in unhallowed ground and condemned to perdition? Don't worry about it, Nick. You're just a newcomer who rattled a skeleton. Is that out of bounds?
Let's just say that there are some areas of research that are better left untapped.
If Sophie's looking for a new dress, got some mighty lofty goods. Jack. And there's needle and thread and pins galore if she's got a mind to do her own sewing. Aye.
Use them yourself, Pet. Use them to zip your lip.
Maybe I ought to zip. Because if I didn't, I bet I could tell her some mighty funny doings in them woods. That's the loving. It's what we do best.
Raw, you idiot. Get your brothers and let's go home. On me! That's what they are. Yeah. What's that right to say?
This is a warning. At your peril, keep out.
I left that in one of my traps. But it ain't gonna keep me out of them woods, ghost or no ghost.
Whoa.
Brawling in the streets and on the Sabbath.
He keeps talking about that ghost he saw.
In the lonesome.
It's true, it howls like a banshee. Oh, fair stands your hair on end.
Mr. Constantine's doing a chronicle on the Coombe. You don't want him to believe that silly tale. Your ears and mouth will get you in trouble.
Hi, Worthy. And how's the young lord today, Prizzy? Make up your mind yet?
About what?
About what? The corn maiden, of course. The young lord who gets the pickers.
Don't call me that.
But you've been chosen.
Chosen for what? To hang around this stupid town another 7 years.
How can you talk like that?
It's very easy. It's how I feel.
It's against the ways.
You too? You first came to the coon. This was all a big joke to you.
That's before I understood what it means to be harvest lord.
All it means is 7 more years. I got no say in my own life.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Worthy Pettinger. The people in the coon gave you their highest honor. How dare you belittle it?
Well, maybe I ain't no Jimmy Minerva. Mr. Constantine?
Hi, Worthy. I take it you just as soon that Missy had chosen Jimmy Minerva.
I'll never get to Agri College now. I'm never going to get further than Lost Whistle Bridge.
Well, if you feel that strongly, why don't you just resign?
Resign? No one's ever done that. Not ever. No. Not only would my folks lose all the benefits, they'd be disgraced. Couldn't do that to my father. Too many of those slate tiles are broken up there, Mr. Constantine. They're going to have to be replaced if you don't want that roof to leak. Now, there's a lady over to Saxony who's got a whole bunch from a shed that collapsed. I'd be glad to go for you. But neither the young lord nor the harvest lord are allowed to set foot outside the coombe.
Tradition.
Sound like Cornwell food.
Give a person a chance, Mrs. O'Byrne. I'll get the hang of it.
They don't welcome folks from this side of the river. The only one I ever did meet was the Everdeen girl.
Grace Everdeen?
Yeah. Stayed here all summer some years back. Poor thing. Some love affair gone wrong with a man in the village. Well, the good Lord only knows what he saw in Gracie. Ungainly thing she was.
What happened to her?